So, everyone here probably knows that the most important book for the Jewish people is
Torah.
But listen, in these busy times, who has time to read the whole thing? We're too busy texting. You know, listen, according to recent research from the Kosher Institute, the average attention span has shrunk from 10 hours down to about 7 seconds. So in response to this shocking data, we realized that in order to appeal to future, even more distractible generations, the Hebrew Bible would have to be condensed to its most tweetable highlights. The Kosher Hams are now proud to present the Condensed Torah, the 5 books of Moses in 29.5 minutes. And I'll be watching the time.
You can see it a lot better. Then God separated the waters above.
No, we'll never get to the whole Torah in 29.5 minutes if we don't speed things up.
Then God separated the waters above from the waters below, and He called the waters above sky and He called the waters below Steve, and God created the firmament.
That's better, thank you. And now, the Garden of Eden.
Hey there, Eve.
OMG! It's G-D!
How are you doing there in paradise, my dear?
Well, I am so bored, Lord. Lord, am I bored! This place is so boring!
Bored? But everything is so perfect.
Perfect? I guess that's one way of looking at it. But you know, there's only so much skipping and frolicking this naked woman can do. And besides, I only have one friend on Facebook. How fun can that be?
Oh, there's plenty to do. You could name all the animals.
Yeah, well, Adam's already doing that.
Well, you could name all the yoga poses. Just make sure you don't touch that tree of knowledge.
Tree of knowledge? Why not?
I'm just trying to create some dramatic tension. Bye now.
Later, creator. Wow, well, there's something new. Who are you? Surely you must have seen me. I am the serpent that hangs out at the tree of knowledge. I'm not allowed to go there. Why not? Well, God's trying to create some dramatic tension. I don't know what that means, but it sounds important. Well, if you go there, you can find out what it means. You can know everything. If only you get your hands on an apple. Oh my God, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Oh, why are those birds so angry? Oh my goodness. Oh, look, I can get the weather in Eden for the next 10,000 years. Gorgeous, gorgeous, stunning, gorgeous.
I'm gonna call you an aardvark. I'm gonna call you a porcupine. Hey, that's a shiny animal there, Eve. I'm gonna call you a gadget.
Adam, you gotta see this thing. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Wow, it's amazing. We can get MapQuest directions on there.
Yeah, but where would we go? Jersey? Excuse me, but have you tried this website?
Ooh. Wow.
Goodness, oh.
Yowzers.
Those arms, what are they doing?
We could do that. call you Pawn.
And with the knowledge they learned from their apple, Adam and Eve knew each other and begat 2 sons, Cain and Abel. Now Cain became jealous of Abel, and since their parents were constantly distracted by their shiny gadget, and there were no therapists around to help him process his feelings, Cain did what came naturally. He murdered his brother. And thus was begat the first dysfunctional family. And now, Noah and the ark.
Birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it. Honey, could you come out here for a minute?
Oh, I'll come for more than a minute, honey. We have a lot of repopulating to do.
Oh, baby, Noah wants to know ya.
Darling, does that mean you have time for a roll in the hay?
Roll in the hay? Hey, hey, hey. That would be great. If only you'd cleaned up the stables when I asked you to.
If only I'd cleaned out the stables? Excuse me? Mood gone. Wow. Noah, sometimes I can't take this anymore. I want off this boat. The smells, the noise. I've had it. If I wanted to spend my life cleaning up duck poop, I would have married Dr. Doolittle.
But Mrs. Noah, what about repopulating? You need to help me save the human species from extinction.
What about my extinction, Noah? I'm not just your helpmate. You call me Mrs. Noah. I have a name. My name is... I don't know.
There. This is Torah. Wives don't need names there. But listen, dear. There. Listen, dear. This is too important a mission for us to deal with our petty little issues. I overcame mine to build this ark, even though I still have no idea what a cubit is.
This is not a petty little issue, Noah. I'm going to stay with my mother. Oh my God, she's dead. Well, fine, I'll just call my lawyer, who's also dead. Oh God, everyone I know is dead. Okay, fine, I'll stay, but only because you are the last man on earth. But from now on, Noah, there are rules around here, and I tell you what, the next time I get poked in the tuchus by one of those unicorns, they are off the boat, and no one will ever see them again.
I'll clean the stables. Meet me there in 15 minutes.
In your dreams.
After the floodwaters receded and the world was repopulated, the people wanted to do something hugely significant.
I know. We'll hire expensive consultants and architects to help us build a green, LEED-certified, environmentally friendly home of our own on the Boulder Jewish Commons.
No, I've got it. Let us bioengineer molecular crystals to plant in the ground and grow into a living synagogue! No, these ideas are impossible! Let's do something that's actually feasible, like building a tower that reaches all the way to heaven! Yes! It's a great idea. And now the Tower of Babel. And the people were of one tribe and one language, and they decided to build a tower unto heaven. Life before the tower. Oh, Shem!
Oh, Kaptorum!
Honey, I'm home!
Nimrod!
Shem, Kaptorum! What's going on here?
We can't hide it any longer, Nimrod. Shem and I know each other.
Oh, now I get it. Every day while I've been off building a tower, you two have been entwining yourselves in sordid, unnatural,
Disgusting?
Thank you, disgusting knowledge.
Has it not occurred to you, Shem, that God will be angry with us for trying to be his equal?
Impossible! We are of one tribe and one language, and we can do anything. That is why we are building a tower to God.
Oh, please. You are building that tower because you have a teeny weeny.
What? I knew you, Torah.
You never really knew me, but Shem knows me 2, 3, even 4 times a night.
Shem! How could you?
Raw oysters and ginseng.
Come on, Shem, let's get out of here.
Hold it right there.
Look out! He's got a picture of a bomb.
And God totally flipped his gourd about the tower and shattered the people's common tongue, causing them to speak different languages. Life after the tower.
Oh, Shem.
Konnichiwa, Miyoshi, hi.
Mi amor, aquí estoy.
Nimrod!
Jose, Maria, ¿qué pasó aquí?
We can't hide it any longer, Nimrod. Shem and I know each other.
Sacro bambino! Mi diggy, buildy, motos dios! Ustedes, bada bing, bada boom, that's bouncy. Ustedes son sordidos, stencho,
Oh, disgustivo desu ka?
Gracias, y disgustivo, chihuahua, chimichanga.
Baka Geijing, Buddha, Shinto, Godzilla, Kili.
Beso mi culo, taco sombreros, Antonio Banderas!
Oh, please. You're building that tower because you have a teeny weeny.
Poquito chiquito?
You never really knew me, but Shem knows me 2, 3, even 4 times a night.
Como pudiste, Jose?
Sake and sushi.
Come on, Shem, let's get out of here.
¡Alto no mueve!
Oh, Donna!
El Boomer!
So then the Lord dispersed the people, those who spoke Japanese to Japan, those who spoke Cuban to Florida, and those who spoke Babel to Washington. No comment. Which brings us now, of course, to Abraham.
Thank you, Lord, for delivering me into this land of Canaan 70 seconds ago.
You're welcome. Are you happy to be down there in Canaan, Abraham?
Oh, yes, Lord.
What would you give me to ensure that you and your descendants live in Canaan forever? This offer is subject to war, famine, exile, and other unforeseen acts of me.
Well, none of that sounds very likely. I would give anything, Lord.
Good. Give me the foreskin from your penis.
Excuse me?
Give me the foreskin from your penis.
That's what I thought you said, but I'm a little confused. What's a foreskin?
The foreskin is that useless piece of flesh at the end of the penis.
The useless piece of flesh at the end of the penis? I thought that was a man.
No, Sarah. I meant the other end.
Now I know what you're talking about, God, but you know, I've pulled on that plenty. It doesn't come off.
You're gonna have have to cut it.
Oh! 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 Ow! That would hurt! Oh, what kind of a sicko god are you?
This will be a covenant between me and thee, Abraham. You will be a knight in my army. I will dub thee Sir Concision. But in the future, you can circumcise your male children when they are babies, and it won't hurt as much.
Well, I'm glad you're so concerned about my children.
Speaking of your children, I'd like to talk to you about Isaac.
What about him, Lord?
I'd like you to kill him.
Excuse me?
I'd like you to kill him.
I heard you!
Place him upon an altar and sacrifice his life to me.
God, isn't this all a little pagan for a supposedly monotheistic religion? I mean, this is totally gonna give me post-traumatic God disorder.
Megan Schmegan, do you live in fear of me or not?
Yes, Lord! Yes, I do live in psychologically crippling fear of you! I will kill my son Isaac for you! Thank you. Here is my son Isaac, for whom Sarah and I waited so many years. I pledge his life to you.
What are you doing?
I'm killing my son for you, Lord.
I was kidding! Don't you know a joke when you hear one? Why do you fundamentalists have no sense of humor? I'm out of here.
Wait, does this mean I can keep my penis?
So, Isaac lived and went on to marry the beautiful Rebekah, who bore him the twin sons, Jacob and Esau.
The clock is ticking, Mark. We've got to move on. We don't have time for Rebekah. We've got to move on to the story of Joseph and his brothers.
Joseph and his brothers. Here we go again. It's all about white male privilege. Where are the women of the Torah? Where are the homosexuals? And where are the low-income, left-handed polyamorites?
In Leviticus, being stoned. We'll get there in 2 scenes.
And Dena, it's not about gender or ethnicity or sexual preference. No, God just likes beautiful people more than ugly ones.
What are you talking about?
Well, just think about it. Jacob went on to marry the beautiful, beautiful Rachel, although Leah bore him more children and was weak to the eyes.
Which brings us right back to Joseph, who was such a hunk, which is why he gets all the acclaim.
Oh, and a musical.
Yeah. Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. Hang out with Joseph, just find your hair. Oh.
We don't have time for a musical number. We've got to move on to the book of Exodus, which starts with Moses, the basket case.
Of course, this is really the story of Miriam, which goes to show that it's the women of the Torah that save the day every time. We even lost the only other woman we had here. I suppose you were going to leave Miriam out too.
Yes, you finally get it, Dena. Yes, we're going to leave her out because she wasn't as beautiful as everyone else. She had leprosy and her nose fell off. Ugh.
Yeah, the first Jewish woman to have a nose job.
And now, Exodus and Moses.
There's the bush burning. There's the bush. It's just burning. Huh. Oh, but wait. There's a desert-wide fire ban. I better put it out. Good thing I got my own fire hose right here.
Lady Gershman Stillings, you stop peeing on me.
Who's there? Who is it?
It's me, God.
God? You don't sound like the God of my forefathers.
I've been evolving. We've all got to keep up with the times.
Wait a minute. I don't believe in God. or she sounds like.
That's okay. Sometimes I don't believe in myself either. Recently, I thought I was goo. Even so, your people need you back in Egypt, Moses. I'm here to turn you into a religious leader.
Oh God, you got the wrong guy. I'm just not into organized religion. I'm into meditation and yoga. I really like the names of the poses. It's more like this, God. I'm spiritual, not religious. You know what I mean?
Really? I've never heard that one before. I'm sure you're the only one who feels that way. Well, what if we frame this as more of an archetypal thing? We're setting the groundwork for future mystical liberation rituals featuring delicious matzo balls.
Well, there's an opportunity I can't pass over.
I'm sure that was very funny, dear. I'll see you in Egypt.
So using Jungian-guided imagery and old-fashioned threats, Moses convinced the Egyptians of the terrible karma they were incurring by their attachment to human trafficking. We don't have the budget to show you the splitting of the Red Sea yet, but we're going to go right straight to where Moses goes to the top of Mount Sinai, leaving behind the Hebrews and Shebrews at the foot of the mountain.
That's Moses.
Hey, I'm back.
Hi, Moses. Hey, you said you were going to be away for 40 minutes, and it's been 40 days.
Really? Well, time sure flies when you're hanging out with the Almighty, who happens to be a close and personal friend of mine now. Hey, what have you got over there?
Oh, nothing. Just a little something. We were worshiping.
Worshipping? This is terrible. You can't worship a golden calf. What is this? The Melvin and Sadie Goldstein calf? Damn it, Melvin, you haven't come to services in years, but for this you show up.
This was my wife's good idea.
No, it's Melvin.
Hey, Moses. Buddy, why don't you tell us about these nice tablets you have here?
Yeah.
I thought you'd never ask. Well, while y'all were worshiping idols, I was up the mountain with God getting the 10 Commandments.
Wait a minute. Commandments? Excuse me. We're Renewal Jews. We don't believe in being restricted.
Yeah, we've evolved past following any commandments carved in stone.
Oh God, it looks like I'm gonna have to edit these for these people.
You betcha.
All right, how's this? Thou shalt honor thy mother and thy father.
You don't know my father, no.
Unless you're in therapy.
Oh, okay. Well, we're always in therapy.
All right, okay, that one's good. All right, thou shalt remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy.
That is so not happening.
If it's convenient.
Never convenient.
All right, okay, good, we're doing great. All right, thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain.
Oh, come on.
I love doing that.
Fine, there are multiple ways you can do it.
Jesus H. Christ! You people are impossible. It's a good thing I took that meditation class with Reb Tirza. All right, we're gonna come to a workable solution here. All right, how's this? Just don't take the unpronounceable name in vain.
Oh, well, we can't say that. That's right.
We'll take that.
Bye.
Hey, it's great to have you back, Moses. Thank you so much for those 3 commandments. It's great to see you. Welcome. Get a drink.
Wait, there's like, those are just the first few of God's laws. I have like 600 more.
brings us to the book of Leviticus, Dena.
Leviticus? It's all full of laws and it's sexist and outdated. Can't we just skip that book?
No, we can't skip a whole book. Look, some of these people might be attached to it. He looks like he's kind of attached to it.
Are you? You're attached? Yeah. Okay, some are, some are. There must be some way to liven up Leviticus.
Oh, you know, I've got an idea.
Oh, it's good.
Hi, and welcome to the 20,000 shekel pyramid. We've randomly selected 2 people from our studio audience to come up here and play for fabulous prizes. Welcome, bring them on out here. Contestant number 1, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, terrific. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to name 10 people or things that, according to Leviticus, Jews are forbidden to have sex with. Ready? Go!
Okay, got this. Menstruating women, all beasts, even sheep, your mother's best friend's sister's ex-wife's cousin, zucchinis,
Oh, I'm sorry you ran out of time. And by the way, cucumbers are okay. We have some lovely party gifts for you. Contestant number 2, come on up here. Contestant number 2, are you ready?
I'm ready, I'm so ready.
Okay, I'm going to list some things in Leviticus, and you tell me the taboo category they belong to.
Okay, got it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Menstruating women, nocturnal emissions, blackheads, leprosy, bloody mucus, snot, the heartbreak of psoriasis.
Oh, I know this one. Discharges and skin diseases.
Yes, we have a winner! All right, that entitles you to go on to our special bonus round. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, I want you to name one person in the Torah who is not in any way a schmuck. Ready? Go!
Okay, Jacob. Wait, no, he cheated his brother. Moses. Wait, no, he had a terrible temper. God! What? No, definitely not God. Is Ruth Siegel in the Torah?
Sadly, no. Oh, and I'm afraid you're out of time. The answer we were looking for was Jabal, son of Ada.
Oh!
For further information on Jabal, son of Ada, please Google Genesis chapter 4, verse 20.
All right, enough of this. We're running out of time, and we've still got 2 books to go. Let's do numbers, and let's do it quick.
Okay, 32.
65.
121!
Yes!
I think that might be a little too quick.
Numbers? This is easy. Isn't Numbers the book where the Jews wander 40 years through the desert to get to a land that's 10 days walk away?
Can you imagine what it must have been like for Moses? The road trip from hell.
Poor guy.
Are we there yet?
I told you 5 more minutes.
You said that 30 years ago.
Well, if any of y'all had joined the navigation committee, or any committee for that matter, maybe we would have been there 30 years ago.
Moses, I have to go to the bathroom!
I told you to go before we left Egypt.
Moses, the tribe of Naphtali is touching me again.
That's it. If you tribes can't get along, I'm going to turn this exodus right around.
Yay, we stopped!
Yay!
Let's go to Manna Queen for a burger.
And a blizzard.
And a bathroom!
Lord, why did I have to lead a bunch of Jews? Why couldn't it have been Mormons or Lutherans? You know, polite people.
Moses?
God, is that you?
Yes, it's
Me.
he.
She.
All right Is this another kind of paradigm shift?
Yes, shift happens. I'm sorry you're having a hard time. Do you remember what the great Reb Zalman Schachter Shalomi once said?
Yeah, I think so. The only way to get it together is together?
No! The one I was thinking was, if you're going to be a Jewish leader, you can't hate Jews.
Oh, wow, that's a tough one.
No wonder rabbis are leaving their dang shuls to go get their dang doctorates.
I hate to keep rushing things, but now we're overtime and we still have an entire book to go.
Oh, that's Deuteronomy. I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's basically a rerun of the first 4 books.
A rerun? Then we could just start the play all over again.
Well, let's do that.
We can totally do that.
In the beginning, there was nothing.
No, we don't have time.
Ow!
Well, I guess we should move along to our final scene, which brings us to the point where Moses retires permanently and Joshua becomes the new leader. Well, for at least 1 week a month. And leads the troops into the promised land.
Gather round, it's time to go.
Gather round, it's time to go.
Kick some ass in Jericho.
Kick some ass in Jericho.
Listen up now, hear the news.
Listen up now, hear the news.
We're taking Israel back for Jews.
We're taking Israel back for Jews.
No sound.
No sound.
No noise.
No noise.
Let's go down and kill them, the goys.
Excuse me, but isn't that a little violent? I think what you meant to say was, let's go down and negotiate a peaceful settlement using intercultural community dialogues and collaborative art making.
I did?
Yeah, that sounds much better. Wait a minute. This can't be how the Torah ends.
Actually, the Torah ends when Moses dies.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You know, just because the Torah ends that way doesn't mean our play has to end that way, right?
I think we should end with something deep and meaningful.
Well, Donna, I'm way ahead of you guys. You know what I did? I invited the Dalai Lama to come here and give a closing talk. Closing talk to culminate this day of learning. Ooh. But he turned me down. He was intimidated by our panel. But I was able to get the next best Dolly. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dolly Parton.